The countdown begins. Some of the night's most important stars are arriving on trucks. Delicate, high-value cargo. Each weighing around half a ton. Even if you know nothing about classical music, you'll probably recognize this name. Not one, but 4 Steinway grand pianos. It's an unusual sight. For 300 years, the piano has existed first and foremost as a solo instrument. That tradition is about to break.
If you don't like to feel lonely, pianist will be the difficult job. We practice alone, we travel alone, and we eat alone. So we're basically lonely people.
Getting this crew in a room together is no easy feat.
We are all kind of busy.
These are all in their own right.
안녕하세요.
International superstars.
We all have different schedules.
Renowned and revered. Usually booked on different stages around the world.
I was very surprised this came together.
We know that this is one-of-a-kind event.
누가 연주하는지 공개가 됐을 때 정말 음악계, 음악 애호가 될 발칵 뒤집혔었거든요. 이분들 한국 클래식의 자긍심이라 할 수 있는데요.
Kim Sunwook is the eldest of the 4. Decorated pianist, conductor, and artistic director of tomorrow's performance. He's childhood friends with Sunwoo Yekwon, who was the first Korean to win gold at the Van Cliburn competition in Texas, known as the Olympics of classical music.
Today, it's quite natural because we know each other for such a long time.
I have so much respect for each musician, and they have such amazing ears.
Today's practice location is rarely open to the media. The Audium in Seoul is dedicated entirely to the history of sound, home to some of the oldest audio technology on Earth, and music by history's classical greats, including a familiar face. Cho Seong-Jin is widely described as one of the leading pianists of his generation, with sold-out tours and a big global following.
We're all good friends, but it was my first time to meet them at the same time all together. 4 pianos setup is quite unusual.
Finally, the youngest of the 4, Yunchan.
제가 너무너무 존경하는 이 선배님들과 이렇게 같은 음악을 할 수 있다는 것이 너무 큰 영광이고요.
Lin stunned the classical music world when he won the 2022 Van Cliburn Gold, aged 18. The youngest to ever do so. His performance went viral, hitting millions of views after it moved the conductor to tears. That conductor is Marin Alsop.
Oh, it makes me tear up just watching it, yeah. So I remember the feeling of awe. Like, how did you move your fingers that fast? He is one of those once in a, maybe even a century talents. He's a philosopher on top of being an incredible technical wizard.
Alsop is one of classical music's most respected voices.
Working with a pianist at this level, it's really a joy.
She was the first woman to lead major orchestras in the US, South America, Austria, and the UK. And has stood in front of some of the best pianists on earth.
The young soloists of today, I mean, they really harken back to the soloists of yesterday, Mozart, then to Franz Liszt and Rachmaninoff. When these young artists get together, it's something special. They have a shorthand. They can speak in code with each other. The number of hours they've spent learning these pieces, memorizing these pieces, I mean, it's awe-inspiring.
There are days that I practice more than 10 hours a day.
8 hours a day.
There's no weekend, there's no holiday.
In Korea, there are places you can practice 24 hours.
In South Korea, classical music is part of the country's cultural identity. Kids often start very young, grow up with rigorous training, and become highly skilled. But it's not just about discipline. Even the classical music audience here is devoted, passionate and uniquely young.
정말 음악 아니면은 나에게 죽음을 달라 이렇게 말할 사람들이 너무 많거든요.
Today, a new wave of Korean pianists is pushing beyond flawless technique, bringing raw emotion, individuality, and bold interpretation. And that is creating real star power.
클래식의 팬덤, 뜨거운 열성적인 팬덤을 촉발시키는 계기가 바로 또 이 네 분의 연주자들 덕택인데요.
You hear sometimes screams in the concert halls, classical concert halls.
They show their appreciation at a very high level.
The new generations, they just publicize what they're doing in different ways.
Hello, my name is Seong-Jin Cho.
They have a much wider reach now. They're young people from everywhere, and they're fascinated.
If getting these stars into one room is rare, what they're trying to pull off is almost unheard of. One piano on stage, then two, and eventually four.
그 오케스트라 곡을 피아노로 이 40개의 손가락으로 구현해내고 굉장히 파격적인 시도였던 거죠.
Kim shaped the program as a story of struggle, risk, and eventual triumph. It's a musical portrait of Chung Ju-young, the founder of Hyundai, who rose from a poor farming family to help rebuild South Korea after war.
It's about the journey. His life was not easy, but he eventually succeeded. We nourish his dedication to our country.
4 of Korea's most famous pianists are ready for the stage. But when it comes to pulling off what's coming tomorrow, they are just the tip of the iceberg.
그리고 여기 실제로 오는 연주자들이 세계적인 사람들이 여기 오잖아요. 그 사람들 그 입맛에 맞게 해내려면 나 자신도 세계적인 탑 레벨에 있어야 돼요. 저예요.
His toolkit is a wonder of its own. If there isn't an efficient tool for the job, he'll make it himself.
이거는 이게 튜닝 해머. 피아노 스트링에 이제 먼지가 달라붙어. 그거 이렇게 청소하는 거. 청소 안 할 때는 땅. 청소를 하고 나면 땅. 이렇게. 베토벤 소나타를 치거나 리스트를 안 쳐도 피아니시시모 코드를 눌렀을 때 빠지지 않게 하는 그 느낌을 갖춰야 되는 거죠.
These instruments aren't what you'd expect to find in your average living room. These are concert grands. It's the largest size of piano, designed to project over a full symphony orchestra into the world's biggest concert halls.
The piano is the closest instrument to the entire orchestra. It has range, it has power, it has intimacy, it can scream something out. When I see a Steinway, there's sort of a sense of quality. Such a long tradition of incredible craftsmanship. We're talking about virtuosos of the creation of the piano.
To find those virtuosos, you don't have to look far. This is one of only 2 Steinway factories in the world. They've been making grand pianos here since the late 1800s, from Gilded Age status symbols to wartime morale boosters. 12,000 parts, built by hand over the course of a year, during which 3 types of wood are bent, glued, and manipulated into shape, starting with that iconic grand piano curved rim.
Without the rim, there's not going to be a piano.
Layers of maple are glued and bent around a single form in one continuous breath-holding moment.
It's really hard, but we work like a team.
The cast iron plate alone weighs over 300 pounds. Then, before getting its lacquered mahogany finish, the piano finds its voice. Strings on, keys in. Everything is adjusted continuously until the sound is just right.
I have lots of very sweet sounding bell-like tones in the treble, and I've got growling, exciting sounds in the bass.
A year of expert craftsmanship needs careful packing, ready to be shipped across the world. Back in Seoul, our 4 are almost ready for the stage. Until then, they will rest.
Humidity. Yeah.
In very precise conditions.
를 이제 컨트롤하게 되고요.
Kwak Dong-yeol is the Seoul Arts Center's audio director. Tonight, he's in charge of what the audience and the performers themselves hear.
그래서 여기 벽을 보시면 이게 뭔가 이렇게 구조물들이 모서리나 이렇게 이게 퍼졌을 때 다시 무대로 돌아와서 선생님들이 본인들의 소리를 서로 듣고 밸런스를 맞출 수 있는 역할을 해주기도 하고요.
Meanwhile, stage director Lee Dong-jo is walking through the night's transitions.
연주자들이 대기를 했다가 피아노 협주곡 같은 경우는 서곡 당시에 피아노가 여기 있고요.
Between each performance, a new piano must be placed on stage. For the backstage team, these will be critical moments.
저희는 보통 그걸 전환이라고 부르는데 무대에 피아노로 세팅을 한 데 있어서 빠른 시간에 이루어져야 되는 게 주요 관건인 것 같더라고요.
간격이나 그 위치가 제일 많은 영향을 미칠 것 같고요.
오케이.
Down to the final minutes, and doors are open.
공연장에 들어오지 못하고 그 로비에서 그러니까 티켓을 구하지 못했던 거죠.
Backstage, it's pre-show rituals.
Balanced breathing, a lot of stretchings and jumping.
I'm always nervous before the concert.
Up first, Kim Sunwook and Cho Seong-Jin. An absolute essential now, warm, loose hands. Increased blood flow is key, so the joints and small muscles move smoothly for fine control and to avoid injury.
The performance will begin shortly.
The night is introduced by Chung Eui-san, the grandson of Hyundai's founder.
오늘 음악회는 할아버님께서 남기신 깊은 울림을 기리기 위해서 준비했습니다. 할아버님께서는 사람의 가능성을 믿으셨고 사람을 위한 혁신을 이루셨습니다.
Showtime.
So we start from one piano. We sit together in one piano, 4 hands.
Up next, Sunwoo and Lim.
And then we expand to 2 pianos, 4 hands.
마음에서 우러나오는 것이 그냥 제 손을 통해서 나오는 것이기 때문에
It's physical work. Between performances, the pianists go to reset.
Good. Hopefully.
4.
제가 3번.
3번. 너 3, 2, 1. 안 떨리지, 이거는? 오케이.
Now, for the moment everyone came for.
연주할 줄 알았습니다. 연주하시겠습니다.
Finally, the audience will witness what 4 pianos concert is like.
Expert ears and eyes on every note and movement. The grand finale is a Franz Liszt composition. Rearranged for 4 pianos, the first of its kind.
Each piano is kind of different universe.
Different space, different planet.
The live performance is the state of unconsciousness, so I just forget everything.
한국 음악사가 회고한달 때 이 공연 뜻깊게 기억될 것 같다.
As human beings, we are born with music in us. We understand greatness. We feel it.
정말 그 어떠한 것과도 비교될 수 없는 큰 감동과 어떤 큰 힘을 가지고 있다고 생각합니다.
Decades of dedication and centuries of legacy, carried by the people who keep the music and evenings like this alive. Built not just on grand ovations, but a lifetime of quiet work done behind closed doors.